Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, my name is Niken Ayu Afriza. My student ID number is 045. In here, I would like to present about competency of human resource. The first is definition of competency. If you look at its meaning, competency is a term that comes from English, namely competence, which if translated directly into Indonesian is skill, ability, and authority. When applied to management, especially human resource management, competency can be defined as a combination of knowledge, skills, and personality that can improve employee performance so that they are able to contribute to the success of their organization. There are two types of competency. The first is soft competency, or a type of competency that is closely related to the ability to manage work process, relationship between people, and build interaction with other people. The examples of the soft competency are leadership, communication, and interpersonal relation. Second is a hard competency, or a type of competency that is related to the functional or technical abilities of a job. In other words, this competency is related to the technical ins and outs related to the work being undertaken. The examples of hard competency are electrical engineering, marketing research, financial analysis, and manpower planning. Next are aspects in the competency concept. Number one is knowledge. Knowledge about awareness in the cognitive file. Number two is understanding. Understanding about the cognitive and affective depth processed by an individual. Number three is ability or skill, about which is something that an individual has to carry out the work. Number three is value. A value about standard of a behavior that is believed to be psychologically integrated with a person. Number 5 is attitude. Attitude about feelings or reactions to an event that comes from outside. Number 6 is interest. Interest about person's tendency to carry out an action. The next are category of competency. Number 1 is task achievement. It's a competency category that is related to good performance when carrying out tasks. Number 2 is relationship. It's a category of competency related to communication and working well with other people and satisfying their needs. Number 3 is personal attribute, are an individual's intrinsic competence and relate to how people think, feel, learn, and develop. Number 4 is managerial. It's a competency that is specifically related to managing, supervising, and developing people. Number 5 is leadership. It's a competency related to leading organization and people to achieve the goals, vision, and objectives of the organization. The next are benefits of using competencies. Number 1 is clarify work standards and expectation to be achieved. Number 2 is employee selection tool. Number 3 is maximize productivity. Number 4 is the basis for the development of remuneration system. Number 5 is facilitates adaptation to change. Number 6 is align work behavior with organizational values. The next are application of competencies based on human research function. Number 1 is flexibility, the ability to see change as an opportunity rather than a threat. Number 2 is work motivation under time pressure, the ability to withstand stress in the organization and commitment to completing work. Number 3 is achievement motivation, the ability to innovate as an improvement in quality and productivity. Number 4 is collaborativeness, the ability of employees to work cooperatively in groups. The next are capabilities that human research must have. Number 1 is knowledge of business and organizations. This means that they must also have and understanding of finance, technology, and other pieces of industry and organization. Number 2 is influence and change management. Another key ability needed by human research practitioner is the ability to influence other and academic change that occur in the organization. Number 3 is knowledge and skill specification of human research. One of them is expertise, namely things that a human being can do, of which there are two, namely professional involvement and certification. The next is conclusion. Competence is an ability to carry out a job or task that are based on skills and knowledge and supported by the required work attitudes by that job. Competency-based human resource development can help organizations to have human resources who are competent and reliable at work. Through various development and training activities, human research competency will be more optimal and lead to increased organizational performance through the elaboration and operationalization of its vision and mission. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.